It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And some room to maneuver. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Cowboys need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No touch that. Hey! Trimmer. Hey! No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Eagles hit 6-5 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He has enough for the 1st down, and the keeper a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and
Looked
10.
like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Go, go.
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
This is intercepted.
Picked off by Damone Clark. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw.
They'll get this into the hands of Price.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 14-7.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The 2nd drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the 2nd one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Let's go. Trimmer.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A handoff, Barkley running left. Oh, look at the juke.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Throw left side complete. That's Whitaker. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley within sight now of the all-time record for touchdowns in a career.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now he's going to step up and run.
It wouldn't let me slide?
And it's picked up by the Eagles.
He fixed
And the
it?
return comes to him right at the 44-yard line.
It gave you a gift.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation, already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Donovan Ezeraku.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be fielded at the 17. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and
that's caught inside the 30.
He didn't even think he was going to catch that.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for Philly. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And he stopped immediately there. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job steadying the play before you have to try and defend it in the game.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
63, 180, 180. No touch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself.
Touchdown, Eagles! A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Man, it's caught. He's at the 10.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Give me the same energy in the second half.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Cowboys 14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley to about the 40-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180, 180.
Hurts completing this one quickly.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, what's that in? What's that in? What's the key?
Running left, it's Barkley.
Bro, you gotta be shitting me.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Barkley off tackle left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense. They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
On 2nd and 9.
Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go. Jack. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
18, 70, Timberwolves. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Back to throw again.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He hits Adams complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
10 through 11. Ready? 19, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this one complete to Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the first carry here for the running back.
Still going inside the 20.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there.
His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
In motion, that's Tolbert.
They'll look to throw again.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pressure comes
and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Hey, 73, 73. Great.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
He's going to let it go again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Good.
Throwing is Hurts. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
2nd and 4. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
That's the line that blocked
Picked
it.
off by Kevin Winston.
Yeah.
And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Dafe Owe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
3rd and 19.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Penix working out of the gun here.
Bro.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's left with no option here but to
blocking
throw it
all
away.
fucking game.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
I don't know what they want me to do.
Unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Go Silver, ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
And when I've thrown those today, they have been
A great
drops.
play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They had to stop running.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. CD, it's all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is in the game with a
but when
nice
I dive,
drive to
it
maybe
don't go
build
in there.
some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They'll throw with Penix. Fires a slant complete to Tolbert. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Drops it to Blue, complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
To the air, Penix. He's going to get that to his run back out of the backfield. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Throwing again, Penix.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards.
Shoot your bitch ass good.
That is no good. Oh,
Good game, bro.
just wide of the upright, and that'll keep this a